It's over. It's the end of the world. Ha ha ha. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Today we need to discuss this heinous, borderline ludicrous dump that we saw across the crypto market yesterday. These moon boys have been hitting the panic button ever since Bitcoin dropped below support. But is this really the end of the world for Bitcoin here? Is this the worst case scenario? Or right now, could this possibly be a healthy correction into a support zone before another move to the upside? We're going to discuss that possibility and also the very real possibility that we could dump much further, okay? So let's dive right in and analyze. We'll begin here on the one-day time frame for Bitcoin. Clearly, you guys can see this pattern that I have outlined here, which is a classic bearish head and shoulders pattern, okay? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We then saw Bitcoin drop below the neckline, which also happened to coincide with our range of tentative and local support, right? It just worked out beautifully like that. And right now, we have seen a candle body close below this neckline. I mean, essentially, the pattern played out to a T, my friends. If we take the measured move of the head to the neckline, we drop it to the breakdown point. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically as close as you're going to get to a measured move playing out. The interesting thing here is that the measured move lines up right with the area here, which on the CME futures chart is where that gap is. I mean, the gap has not filled yet. The gap is still around there at 9,735. I mean, it just missed filling it. It still could fill. I mean, the probability for it to fill is very high, in my opinion. We've seen these gaps fill with such a high degree of accuracy in the past. I mean, I've been saying it since all the way up here, even at 12,500, that it wouldn't surprise me to see Bitcoin potentially drop all the way back down into the 9,000s to potentially fill the gap. Let's get this crypto. So right now we are flirting with the very real possibility that that gap could be filled over the next several days or weeks. Now, the good thing here for the bulls is that we are finding some buy support in this range, at least right now at the time of recording. You could see that over the past handful of hours, we have had some buy pressure come in. And this actually is nice because if you notice the macro range here of old resistance flipping into new support, and then resistance again, and then resistance here once more for 3 months just now, okay? Over here, it was a 3-month support, flipped into resistance, and then it was a 3-month resistance. We finally broke out of it. And right now, as Bitcoin is back testing into this area, it's make or break time here for the bulls. It's put up or shut up. If Bitcoin falls back below this, and this range here in particular, basically all the way down into the mid 9,000s, right, into the mid 9,000s, if this range does not hold as the new base for the potential bull market, I mean, my friends, the case for Bitcoin going into a real parabolic run certainly decreases for me, right? You see this, right? That this area here, in my opinion, needs to become the new base for the bull market. As if we drop below there, it still has the potential to be the ceiling, right? That if we test back up, it could be resistance once more. I don't want to see this occur. I want to see the old ceiling, which it's been for quite some time. I want to see the old ceiling here become the new floor, right? We break through the ceiling, which we've just done, right? Ripped out of a bull flag. Back test, make it the new floor and begin to move higher. Let's get this crypto. If you see that and agree with that so far, my friends, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for the algorithm. Thank you very much. And if you are brand new to the channel, well, you've probably realized by now this is the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you're ever going to find. So hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel and welcome to La Familia. Okay, my friends? Now, let's take a look here at the indicators. My friends, we did have a bearish divergence here on the RSI on the one-day time frame. Also, a bearish divergence here on the one-day time frame MACD histogram, right? We saw that there. It was certainly a warning sign for me. We also saw it on the Ethereum chart, double classic bearish divergence. And we also saw it on the altcoin market cap chart, double bearish divergence. There certainly were warning signs. I mean, it's tricky though, because the fact of the matter is here is that we did form yet another bull flag, right? Just like this one that consolidated at resistance and broke up. We pretty much did the same thing here. And bull flags are generally continuation patterns, right? In an uptrend, they generally happen to break to the upside more than they break down. And we did have that here once more. The fact of the matter is that here in this bull flag, there was a difference. And up here, there was a difference. And let's take a look at what that is. My friends, for me, that is the US dollar index, okay? Now, we saw as that last bull flag broke up, right? The last bull flag, let's go to this clean chart. This bull flag happened to break up when the US dollar index broke down, and this one broke down when the US dollar index broke up, okay? Let's just take a look, right? That bull flag happened upon that breakdown. This bull flag happened to break down when this one broke up right here. Now, sure, this is just a smaller move, but you have to realize, my friends, that right now we do have a bullish divergence forming here on the one-day US dollar index chart. And the correlation between the US dollar index and the Bitcoin price has been absolutely uncanny. My friends, just take this into consideration here. This whole move down in the US dollar index back in 2017 through 2018 coincided with the most historic Bitcoin bull run in history. That move right there coincided with that move right there on the DXY. And now this bear market here in the DXY has coincided with our move up from the $4,000 region all the way back up to where we are at now for Bitcoin. Let's get this crypto. Not many people pay too much attention to the DXY, my friends. And for me right now, it is one of the most important factors to be looking at, right? And we still do right now have that bullish divergence forming here, right? Doesn't have to play out, but if it does and the US dollar index continues to move higher, I think Bitcoin is going to have a very hard time moving back up. If we see this US dollar index negate the bullish divergences and it breaks down, well, I think that Bitcoin will definitely have sentiment to move higher. Let's get this crypto. Now, let's discuss this support and what could possibly happen here, right? So right now, in terms of the micro view, there's really not much being built yet, right? In terms of divergences and things of that nature, it's just too early in the trend here for me right now. I need to monitor what's going on here with this buy pressure. I'm going to be watching this like a hawk with an eagle eye. And if there is actually just a push to the upside here without really, any type of technical reasoning besides the fact that we have support at this range, right? For me, that's the big thing, the US dollar index and this potential support here. If we are to continue to bounce here, this red box, right? This used to be local support, right? Used to be, but we fell through. And per classical technical analysis theory, old support can then act as new resistance upon backtest. So what we need to see here from a bullish perspective is to break back through this, because that would be a very nice confirmation that the bulls are strong and ready to get this crypto. If we test up and we fail, my friends, that's where this thing becomes a little worrisome, right? Because you don't want to be getting stuck up here, because then we risk losing this floor here. And as I've stated, I really want to see this old ceiling become the new floor for the bull market. I don't want to fall below that zone in particular. Let's get this crypto. But right now, my friends, I am preparing to get in another trade here for myself. I'm looking to tentatively crush this next move. Tons of volatility here, but with tons of volatility can come potentially life-changing trading opportunity. If you'd like to see exactly where I'm looking to enter my next trade, exactly where I'm looking to potentially take profit on my next trade, if you want to see my strategies, all of it in absolute real time, my friends, I post all of that information exclusively for you in VIP. If you're not already in my VIP, My friends, today is truly the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. All right. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on this market like a hawk, and I'm going to be looking for my next trade setup. As I've stated right now, I'm monitoring this trend around the clock. The micro timeframes right now are very interesting. I need to see the developments here as this moves forward. Okay, just don't panic here. Okay, my friends, don't panic. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. You always need to have a plan, right? That's what I personally strive to do. Always have a plan for whatever action comes your way, right? To potentially then crush it and get this crypto. All right, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed here. If you could one last time, a thumbs up for the algorithm. I really appreciate it. It so helps the channel. Thank you, my friends. And as I've stated earlier, you probably have by now, but if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to La Familia. My friends, very interesting times ahead here, okay? We have that resistance up here now, potentially new resistance, and if we fall through this floor, sheesh, could get absolutely, keep your eye, my friends. Look, we are in essentially the eye of the storm here, right? So don't get wrecked here. Don't take that trip to Wreck City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. You're better than that, okay? You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. My friends, I will see you in VIP right now after this video as I look to potentially crush this next move like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video, okay? And until next time, my friends, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.